And whose spam is it anyway? The iconic meat in a can goes to court to protect its good name, making a federal case out of those famous 4 letters. It's a sign of the times.
From the global resources of ABC News, with Terry Moran in Washington, Martin Bashir and Cynthia McFadden in New York City, this is Nightline, March 2nd, 2007.
Spam, the world-famous canned meat, going to court to protect its good name.
Nightline continues from New York City with Cynthia McFadden.
Ask anyone over 50 what spam means, and they'll tell you one thing. Ask anyone under 30, and no doubt you'll hear something else. Now, Spam the Meat is taking on Spam the Internet Nuisance in court, what we call the case of Spam versus Spam. ABC's Dean Reynolds reports from Austin, Minnesota.
Ah, Spam. The breakfast, lunch, or dinner meat that for 70 years has landed with a thud on plates and stomachs all over the world. Everybody knows Spam, a mix of pork, ham, and a few other ingredients.
People order Spam?
Yeah, people order a lot of Spam.
At the Aloha Grill in Chicago, Spam is on the menu, in soup, with eggs, or whatever.
It's got a long and celebrated history, so we protect it.
Protect Spam? From what?
The whole internet use of the term for unwanted email.
Oh, that's Spam. The junk that clogs our mailboxes with all manner of get-rich-quick schemes, useless beauty tips, and, of course...
Delete, delete, delete.
There's a software company that helps to block these obnoxious missives. The problem is, it calls itself Spam Arrest. The folks at Hormel, where Spam the Meat is made, don't like anybody using the word spam for profit without their permission.
And a good place to gauge the depth of that feeling is right here at the Spam Museum in Austin, Minnesota.
Here you find all things Spam, its history, its different variations.
Bacon-flavored Spam?
And its many uses.
I've seen Spam in everything from entrees to chocolate chip cookies and brownies, so it's clearly versatile.
Oof.
Everything here is trademarked.
Spam bowling shirts, Spam coffee cups, Spam shot glasses. There's even some Spam jewelry. There's cufflinks, earrings, and pins. You even have a Spam mouse pad with which you could call up those Spam messages.
Can't have egg, bacon, spam, and sausage without the spam! Why not? Ah, it wouldn't be egg, bacon, spam, and sausage, would it? I don't like spam!
Spam, in the words of Monty Python, the British comedy troupe, is okay, says Hormel. They're talking about Spam the Meat. Hormel even sponsors Spam-A-Lot, the musical, and takes no umbrage. However, it is widely believed that repetitive emails got the name spam in the first place precisely because of the repetitive use of the term by those comedians. Nevertheless, using spam in the cyber context is something Hormel has been fighting in court for years.
It's really important to make sure it doesn't get confused with anything else.
Spam Arrest says Hormel is confused.
They think that consumers believe that Spam Arrest might identify a meat product as opposed to a spam elimination product. We think that that argument is without merit.
Moreover, Spam Arrest says it's providing a service.
Hormel and the rest of the world should be happy that Spam Arrest is around to eliminate the obnoxious email.
While it's not exactly Marbury versus Madison, the argument is now before a federal panel that resolves trademark disputes. And Northwestern University law professor Jim Speta says Hormel has an obligation under trademark law to proceed.
If they don't actively defend their trademark, they could lose their trademark rights.
Still, the professor doesn't really see that Hormel has much of a case.
Hormel, it seems to me, is really annoyed that these junk mailings have come to be known as spam.
Well, certainly if Hormel could change the world, they would prefer that junk email not be known as spam.
Can I interrupt you for a second?
Back at the Aloha Grill, the customers had no trouble differentiating between spam and spam.
Do you ever get confused between which is which?
Just remember, one you eat and the other you delete. Dean Reynolds for Nightline in Austin, Minnesota.
May the best spam win. A sign of the times.